Hello everyone, this is Julie Norman. I'm back with another planner video. Today I'm going to take my Silk and Sonder July journal and I'm going to make it so it will fit into a disc-bound planner. This is the Happy Planner. It is the classic size and it seems to be the best size for the planner, like that. So, and every month I start out with this. I love the size and it's so portable to bring with me, but I have so many other things that I want with me too, like an extended calendar, some contact information, other things that are beyond a month. So I would end up taking both of these with sometimes, which is not actually more convenient. So I thought I would change it and take you along with me. This is a pretty simple process. My only tools are the scissors or a prying tool and my Discbound or my disc punch, which I use a Happy Planner one. This was, I probably would like the Arc Planner better, but for now I'm not spending more money on it. So let's take this apart. I did start to pry this apart before. This is take 2 video. I forgot to plug my microphone in. So all you do is you go to the back and then just pry up the wires. Hopefully you can see that. So it loosens it up. This is just pretty simple. It doesn't take a lot. It is a very nice double spiral bound notebook, and it's a low profile, so it isn't very thick. So it is easy to transport if you just use this, carry it around in your purse by itself. However, for me, I need a little bit more because I like to do so much more with paper planning, and just even to have it on my desk and not be reaching for 2 notebooks. So there we go. And that is pretty simple. This aside for now, and so we see this is already wanting to come apart. So what I do is I want to slip things off the easy way. So I'm going to roll this over and pull it off. I could have loosened up a little bit more. And you could work out a few pages at a time if you would prefer that too. And if you don't want to do this with your fingers, you can always just continue using your scissors. I think a nice thick straight knitting needle would also work. Or anything that you can get in here and just pry off. So as you can see, there is just no right or wrong way to do it. All you do is get it off. And the wire, after you remove it, really is not usable anymore unless you have like a fun project, a new mate. So there is the coil. That side. So now what we have left is the journal unbound. Now it still has these holes, and you can go through and cover it with washi or with tape and punch it. But I found, it doesn't make a real difference for me. Sometimes, yes, the pages will pop out a little bit if your disc-bound journal is really full and doesn't have a lot of room. Pages do pop out a little bit. So just keep that in mind. So now, what I like to do is to see where I want this in the middle here, and where that might line up best. So it looks like, okay, so let me just look at my previous ones, because sometimes they don't quite line up as well as you would like it to. So here is my archived Discbound, and I showed this to you just in the previous video. I'm just looking to see where I put the holes before, if that made sense. So it looks like the bottom one is the hole is what I lined it up with, just to be consistent in those things. Oop, there goes my cord. So what we do is the first one, so I'm going to line up you can see these teeth here for the Discbound. I'm going to take the bottom hole and put it in so it lines up with that. And the cover, you always want to punch by yourself because it's a little thicker. Of course, it's not going in because I'm doing a video, and why would it want to cooperate? Sometimes I have to slip it in like that. And I also have put a folder in here too, so we'll see if that actually works too. So one more. So I've lined that bottom one up and punch. Pull it out. You can see where the holes here went. Sometimes they make a bigger hole, sometimes they don't. So that's what happens. And then I will take it about 2 pages at a time and do the same thing. Try that. Oh, that's 3 pages. So get them square. Put to this bottom hole into, so it will cut that one and punch. And there we go. You can maybe see it a little bit better on this one. So here's a nice one at the top. Now this Happy Planner punch I did order from, I think I ordered it directly from the Happy Planner because my local Michael's or Joann's and Hobby Lobby, they didn't have any in stock. I think everybody was doing journaling and everything during the pandemic and at home, so they were almost always out of stock. I know you can often get these at 40% off with your coupon when you go in, but I wasn't wanting to go in and check the store every time I went into town, so I decided, the heck with it, I'm getting the punch. You can get a little preview of my July as we go. And I really like, this is the largest Happy Punch. They are color coordinated. This is made for the big, which is the paper size, the full sheet of paper. And they do have one that is made just for the classic size, and I believe there is one for the mini as well. I could be wrong there. But I went with just the largest because you can always punch smaller things on a larger tool. Well, almost always. In this case, it works. And I have loved this punch because it makes, everything punchable, and you can fit it into your, fit everything you want to into your Discbound. It is basically a game changer. Someday I'll talk a little bit more about Discbound Planner too. So anyways, I don't need to do every one of these, so I'm just going to show you how what I've punched fits into my planner. So here's my planner, which I used I believe this is the May artwork. It was the back cover artwork. And I even put one of the poems in here in a pocket as well. So these were some Erin Condren pockets that I got. What I found was my things were catching on the back, so I just put a piece of packing tape down there. That worked really good. So, I've always wanted to like Erin Condren stuff. I know there's a controversy going on, so I'm kind of really glad I never really got into her. But anyways, that's another story. So here's my cover. And see that my bottom punch goes down here, and just snap it in. And then take a few more and snap it in. Oops. So it goes in pretty well, and the nice thing about this is that I can move things around once I get them in. So if I wanted to put my trackers in the week that I'm in, I can easily move it. I actually did that last month, and it worked, excuse me, quite well. Let me get to that point, and I'll show you what I mean. So, if you're curious about what my plans are, you have to come back at the end of the month, after the end of the month, and I will go walk through. So I didn't get to punching these yet, so I will put that aside, finish that later. So we are on, let's say we are on this week, and this is my week spread. This was actually last week. And instead of flipping back and forth, and I do have little tabs and say, okay, here's my trackers, I'm going to move my trackers, and I'm going to put them right in the middle of this week. So now, I know this is the back side of the other one. So now, I can look at my week and go, okay, right here, I've got my trackers. So right away, that is improving my flexibility. I can add more pages because I like to do a day, I not only have the month, but the week spread, I like to have daily spreads. So now I can add in pages for every day as well for the days that I want to do that with. This is why I like to have flexibility and why I love having this punch in a Discbound journal. So I hope you enjoyed that and that was helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every one of you. I know I'm a new channel, low subscribers, but I am enjoying helping you out and putting out this content. Please do subscribe, like, comment, whatever you wish. If you enjoyed this, if you didn't, I always appreciate constructive criticism because I am new, and like I said, this is my second one with a new microphone, so I'm learning and improving as I go. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day, and happy planning. Bye-bye.